Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Cindy and today I am out on a solo adventure. I already visited the Cridersville Covered Bridge and now I'm at the Hassen Creek Nature Trail. And this is in Upper Macungie Township. And this is a short hike. It's supposed to be less than a mile out and back. It's within the Fogelsville Dam Park. I think the park is 50 acres. And there's supposed to be some historical ruins. The Lehigh Portland Cement Company, the Fogelsville plant. Let's see. Looking 10 yards below, you will see a square flat area which is the remains of the foundation of what was the pump house for the Fogelsville plant. The Lehigh Portland Cement began building the plant in 1905. The company owned a 1,300-acre tract. The original plant took up 20 acres. The limestone quarry was opened in 1907 and covered 12 acres. The plant included a boiler house, engine room, crushing plant, drying plant, a kiln room, pump house, a conveyor, stock house, machine shop, blacksmith shop, carpenter shop, and supply warehouse, and a horse stable for 33 horses. In 1977, Lehigh Portland Cement became a subsidiary of Heidelberg Cement. Lehigh Portland Cement formally changed the name to Lehigh Cement Company in 2002. And the Lehigh Cement Company, combined with Hassen Business, was collectively known as the Lehigh Hassen Effective, 2007 to present. I'm not sure how much we're going to be able to see of the ruins because everything is leafed out now at this point. Today is July 10th. It's currently 82 degrees, but the humidity is kind of high. We're expecting some thunderstorms later today. But this hike will take us out to a man-made waterfall over the dam. And it's a little cooler in the woods. Doesn't feel 82. My last stop at the covered bridge, the Cridersville Covered Bridge, it was wide open, so it felt warmer. Ooh, that little incline got me huffing and puffing a little bit. Oh, in front of this placard is the remaining cabin foundation that was occupied by the CEO, president of Lehigh Portland Cement Company during the 1940s, 50s, and 60s. I'm not going to read this in its entirety. You can pause though if you want to read it. Let's see. Oh yeah, look, there's the stairs. And this must have been the cabin. Interesting. There's something over there. Looks like iron, but the sign is gone. So this trail popped up on my radar, a couple of years ago. My favorite Pennsylvania winery is not far away, Vinecrest Winery. And over the past few years, I've been hiking in the area, and this was always on the radar, but I had never gotten here. Looks like it's a lot of ups and downs. So there was a very small parking area for the nature trail. It was off of Hilltop Road. When I parked, there were only 2 other cars in the parking area. I was looking for just a short hike today just because it's a warmer day and the humidity is high and we do have some thunderstorms moving in. So I thought this would be perfect. And then as a little treat to myself, I plan to stop at the Vinecrest Winery next before I head home. Hopefully there's some water flow. We have had a lot of thunderstorms go through the area. So I don't think there were any yesterday, but the day before I know there were thunderstorms. The rain was blowing sideways. Alright, I brought you back because I hear water. Let's see. There. There's the dam. And there's some water flowing over it. This is a pretty steep decline here. Let's see if I can get you any closer. Alright, I'm going to try to get down below. It looks like there's another trail going down lower, so you can get a front view of the waterfall. Alright, so I just came down that, and it's a lot steeper than it looks on camera, but look at this. I can imagine what it looks like in the spring with the snow melt. It must be stunning. Nice little pool here. Okay, we're gonna take off because, as you can hear, some kids came to enjoy it, so I'm gonna let them enjoy it. Nice short little hike. There's a lot of ups and downs, so just be aware of that. But easy. I was actually using my GoPro tripod as a hiking stick. Yeah, you can, in the distance, see the kids out there. Whew. They went right into that pool at the bottom and were swimming around to cool off. Okay, we're headed back to the car and the trailhead. So my treat to myself today, I think I said earlier, I'm going to stop at my favorite winery in Pennsylvania, Pinecrest, for a little treat. And then I'm gonna head home. Probably not gonna film inside the winery. So I just wanted to thank all of you for following along. If you haven't already, please give the video a like. Welcome back to my subscribers. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. It's free and it helps the channel out. I just wanted to show you the parking area. So this is along Hilltop Road. Maybe enough for 6 cars. Looks like they recently enlarged it. I guess you could park on the mulch too. Alright. I'm back, and I am on my way to Pinecrest.
At the next light, turn right.
So it looks like we have 3/4 of a mile to get there. And pretty excited. I haven't been here in a long time. I can't even remember. I think the last time that I came, I talked my good friend Terry into coming with me. Oh, yep, there's the arrow, Pinecrest Winery.
At the light, turn right onto Arrowhead Lane.
Yeah, look at the sign they have. I mean, the sign alone lets you know this is a good winery. That's pretty impressive. Look at that. It's almost like a park sign.
In a 1/4 mile, turn left into the parking lot.
Right up here on the left. When I had the goal of getting to all of Pennsylvania state parks, you know, a lot of them I had to travel to, some, you know, I had to stay overnight just because of the distance. So whenever I did that, I looked for...
Turn left into the parking lot, then you will arrive at your destination.
local wineries to support. And I found this winery when I was out on a hiking trip with my brother.
Continue on Arrowhead Lane for 3/4 of a mile. You have arrived.
And I try to come back every once in a while to stock up. It's been a while though. It's probably been at least a year, maybe more. There it is. Isn't it beautiful? And I do have a bunch of other wineries that I found on my travels in Pennsylvania. Recently, when I went to Big Pocono State Park, I went to Blue Ridge Winery in Tannersville, and I love that winery. And when I was going out west, I found Heritage Winery and Greenhouse Winery. Those are all, you know, top of the list. I'm sure I'll think of some more, but all right. Thanks for coming along on the journey today. I'm probably going to split up the videos, so there should be a video for Cridersville Covered Bridge and one for the Hassen Creek Nature Trail. And it's just starting to rain, so I timed it perfectly. Thanks so much for following along. I'll catch you on the next adventure.